Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing some Atomic War, which is a mode we played a lot of a while ago, but then we sort of dropped it and we sort of kind of just started playing other stuff, but it's actually still around. It still has a player base and I really like it. I've been playing it a lot on stream and I thought it would be a fun idea to reintroduce it. Now, before we really get into that though, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what's been going on because you might be surprised, Baumi, you haven't been streaming, you uploaded a video from your secret stash, like what's going on? Well, my internet is dead. It's pretty simple. My internet has just been absolutely shot and that's it. That's the whole thing. Now, it's completely dead. Even right now, I am actually not using my in-home internet. I'm using my phone as a hotspot for my computer. Also, I should swap over to this scene. We don't need all of the stream stuff right now, do we? But even right now, I'm using my phone as a hotspot for the computer because everything else just doesn't work. It's just completely toast. Let me check really quick. Dazzle's in the pool, Lifestealer's in the pool, which are both really important heroes. Skywrath Mage is in the pool. Is there one more low cooldown ability? Just one more thing. We can probably find something.
Shadow Priest.
We can probably find something, right? Like this, it doesn't need to be crazy low cooldown. Okay, I'll explain this in a moment. Apologies. Let me finish my thoughts up right now. So, my internet vanished on Monday, and it's, you know, like, it's not the first time my internet has died. But generally speaking, my experience with the internet dying is that it like kind of slows down and it just kind of like goes away a little bit, or it comes back periodically, or it's just kind of slow and kind of shit. This time was different. It just vanished on the spot and it's been completely and utterly dead the entire time. 100% dead. So, what's going on? Well, weird coincidence, but you remember that shitty construction site I told you about that's next door? Well, guess who started working on Monday as well? We had a technician come in from our ISP today, who was supposed to kind of like look at it and fix everything. But he basically took one look at it and was like, yeah, you are just not even getting a signal here, right? Like the problem is that we are not even getting any signal into the house. So there's some sort of external damage. And the guy also was like, yeah, what about that construction site? Like, what's going on with that? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. So the current guess, the current assumption is that the construction site just shot our internet line. They somehow hit the cable and that's why the internet is completely down. Now that also means that I have no idea when it's coming back. So that's part of why we're also playing Atomic War today, because I can record this off stream just fine. However, it is a bit difficult to do stuff off stream when people don't know about it. So going forward, for at least the immediate future until I have internet again, I'm gonna be playing games via my phone internet, and I'm going to be kind of using my Twitch chat to communicate those games and setting stuff up. Basically, I'll do a little announcement in Discord like, hey, we're gonna go into Twitch chat now and set up a bunch of games and play some games. If you want to join, then feel free to join us. Okay. Alright, I think I have now properly explained everything. Apologies for taking a moment, but it's just been a bit of a journey. I made bread yesterday because I was like, I don't have anything I can do. Also, I was shopping and saw that they have gluten-free bread flour and I was curious. So I just made some bread and it actually turned out okay. Anyway. Okay. Now, one more note. I'm gonna play some music. What music am I playing? I am playing the Sweet Dreams Alex soundtrack, because the soundtrack is almost finished and I was hoping to get some feedback on it from people, but of course I couldn't because the internet has been dead. So that's been a bit of a problem. Anyway, let's get ourselves into some Atomic War. Now, what is Atomic War? What's going on here? Atomic War is honestly a really fun custom game that I've been playing a lot of. Like, I've just been playing this pretty much non-stop on stream. Instead of like recording Dota butts like I should, I've just been playing Atomic War with everybody. Now, what is Atomic War? Atomic War is an auto chess. That means it works like auto chesses do. right? You have your little auto chest shop up here that refreshes every round. You can spend gold to refresh it. You have a limited number of units in the pool and you share that pool with every other player. So the maximum amount of units that are available is 16. But you see a bunch of lifestealers have been bought, so there's only 12 lifestealers left. You buy a unit repeatedly to level it up. So you can see I have a level 10 lifestealer. That is a level 10 lifestealer because I've bought 2 lifestealers already. In Atomic War, every time you rebuy a unit, that unit levels up. So you can see there's a Kunkka level 6, and if I buy this Kunkka, now the Kunkka is level 10. Pretty simple. Is Dragon Knight available? Let's have a quick little look. No, people are buying Dragon Knight. That's annoying. Dragon Knight is a great unit, so it's not a surprise, but I was hoping to get him myself. Is Phantom Assassin available? A little bit. Let's kind of see what else we can find. Oh, there's another Kunkka, I guess. Let me go ahead and grab this. And oh my god, this is actually amazing. Wow. Great, great drop right there. Like, we're super happy about what we just got. I'll explain it all in a moment. Now, in this game, you have no economy in the way that you would have in auto chests. Instead, you just have a set amount of gold that you gain access to every round, right? That is usually 12. Although in the early rounds is a little less. You start out at 3 and then you build up until you're at 12, and then it is 12 for the rest of the game. So currently we're at 9. Everything in the shop costs 3 gold. So I can buy this lifesteal and it costs 3 gold. I buy this Luna and it costs 3 gold. You can see it's level 14, level 10 now. And then there's also other stuff in the shop. So there are items. These are just like normal Dota items, although that's not entirely true because they're a little bit buffed usually. And then there are abilities, and these abilities I can buy and then I can equip them onto heroes. So with lifesteal I can go like this. Now I also have what's called a Lord, right? And my Lord, also I shouldn't put this on the lifestealer. That's okay, we'll fix that up in a moment. But my Lord is my Rubik here, is the character I picked at the start of the game, right? And there's a Pudge and an Omni Knight and a Kunkka. Now, the Lord determines kind of a baseline ability that you have, right? It just is your player character in a way. Now, Lords are pretty important and pretty valuable. What my Rubik just did is he gave me, oh my god, we got a Phantom Assassin Rage in the same store. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is a very strong build, but of course you need a Phantom Assassin to properly make it work, and I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll try. Alright. Now, my Rubik hero gives me something pretty cool. He gives me an immediate Aghanim Scepter and Aghanim Shard as soon as the round hits 7 or a multiplier of 7. So I kind of get these Aghanim shards as we go through the game. Okay. Now you can equip stuff onto heroes. You can see I equipped items onto my heroes and I equipped abilities. So I changed out my Lifestealer Ultimate for Glaze of Wisdom. You might be surprised that I swap out an ultimate for Glaze of Wisdom. That's just because something I mean, if you're not familiar with this mode, then you wouldn't know. But Glaze of Wisdom is the single best carry ability in the game. It is insanely powerful, absolutely game-breakingly powerful. If you can get Glaze of Wisdom, you go for Glaze of Wisdom. It's an insane ability, and you're always happy to take it. So I'm very happy to have it on Lifestealer in particular, because Lifestealer has a lot of fighting power inherently, and Rage of course is amazing. So giving him Glaze of Wisdom will just result in him being able to do a huge amount of damage. Okay, I think that's really mostly it. Now, there are some things about the mode that are a little bit different from normal Dota, right? So you can see you can have 5 units and the units level up like a normal Dota, and the abilities are like they are in normal Dota. But not always. So for example, Lifestealer's all of his abilities work like they do in normal Dota, but his level 25 talent, instead of giving him plus, I believe, 2 seconds rage, and here gives him plus 8 seconds rage. So the heroes have been buffed. In many cases, significantly in one way or another, to try and make them work in this environment, right? Because this is an environment that very much... Oh no, don't attack that! Why would you swap target? Oh, I hate you, Lifestealer. He used freaking open wounds and then swapped targets. What a giga brain. Alright. Oh, very good. Dazzle. Oh, I could get Windrun. Okay. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. We'll get that. I can get Rage Windrun, and now what I need is I need that Skyref Mage Q. And then I've got a bit of a scary hero, a bit of a filthy hero, so I'm kind of excited for that. Anyway, first we gotta go out and get the Slice Dealer. Now, I can level up my tavern, that is my store here, right? But of course, leveling up the tavern costs a lot of gold. That's kind of like the problem. You spend gold and then you level up to get better items and get more items as well as more abilities in the store. That's the main thing you get in this mode. The heroes stay the same, so you can actually stay at a low level if you want to prioritize leveling up your heroes. And that's actually what I'm doing right now. I'm staying on a bit of a lower level. That is intentional. Ooh, Glaze of Wisdom. But I don't have anybody to put it on. Maybe the Luna, but I don't think so. I don't think so, actually. Right, so I'm staying on a lower level because exactly for this. I am looking for these Dazzle levels because he's level 18 now, which is a huge, huge upgrade. Because with Dazzle, we are gonna be able to do some absolutely filthy shit once we get ourselves that Skyref E. Yeah, or Skyref Q, sorry. You'll see once we get there. Oh wow, he got stunned before he got off the rage. Well, that's really bad. There you go, buddy. There you go. Now that's my Lifestealer. That's my guy. That's my guy. Perfect. Yeah, sounds like Glaze. Oh, that bash is brutal. Okay. That's not great. I'm not super happy about it. Let's level up. Let's roll. We find another Aghanim Scepter. I mean, I suppose I'll take it. Right? It's one of those things where it's gonna be useful and we don't have anything else that we wanna buy here. So we will get the Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. I did mention that the music I'm playing is because I'm looking for feedback for the Sweet Dreams Alex soundtrack. Alright, because it's nearly done now. I gotta say, I'm actually like really happy of how the game is coming along. We're adding in music and sound effects now. And in case you don't notice about like the way game development works, but your game always feels like shit until you add in music and sound effects. But as soon as you have that, oh my god. It just starts feeling like a game. Right? Everything starts coming together and it's always the most incredible moment. Okay, this is all really bad. But I'm gonna level up here because I don't have anything else that I really want to do. So I'm just gonna do that. I don't have anything else that really makes sense. Let's get this Ex Machina here. Okay. Put this guy over here. Yeah. We've been getting a little unlucky now, but the important thing is we are level 5 in the tavern or in the store. It's just called tavern because these guys copy-pasted the language from what's it called? From Hearthstone, right? And it's kind of funny, but oh well. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not really a tavern. Oh man. Yeah, the fact that my internet's been down has just been super annoying. Like right now, again, I am using my phone and that's fine, it works, but I can't stream with it, so it's not fine in that regard. And what's also really annoying about it is that it's expensive. My normal data plan doesn't cover this much usage. Now my data provider does have an option that is basically just like, do you want to have a lot of data today? but it's like $5. So basically they give you an option to buy like 10 gigabytes of data for a day. And I've been buying that for the past 3 days. But it's not just me, of course, like Mickey gotta buy it too. Right? Like, so that's another person that needs to have it. Ooh, I do want this. Now, Phantom Assassin, she's level 10. Now, do we want to keep Blur or do we want to get Essence Shift? That's actually an interesting question. Okay, for now I'm gonna put this Aghanim Shard. I'm gonna put these on the Phantom Assassin, I think. I don't think we want to give up Blur. Blur is good. It is good. It's not a bad ability by any means. Alright. Good news here is as well that the Lifestealer is just absolutely carrying things. Yeah, it's you build up the silencer stacks and then eventually your hero just starts doing 1,000,000 damage. Okay. Black King Bar is always amazing to have. There's another Dazzle, that's very good. I don't think I want Apex. Oh, Monkey King Bar. Yes, yes, yes. Monkey King Bar is great. Now, I'm gonna put this here. Now, I think this may seem a little weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this BKB on the Lifestealer. Because the Lifestealer deals so much more damage than anything else that it just doesn't make sense for me to put it on somebody else for more efficiency. We just care about the maximum survivability on the Lifestealer, right? And he's not level 25 yet, or level 26/level 30, so we don't have that talent yet. I'll put this on the Kunkka for now. Oh, there's Decay. Actually, Decay is really good. I think I'll lock this. I get rid of Windrun. I don't like Windrun that much. I got it earlier because it seemed kind of fun. But I think that was actually a mistake. So instead of committing into the mistake, let's try to, actually address it. Yeah, having MKB is huge. Because now we can actually fight into these Phantom Assassins. Look at that, 148 stolen intelligence. Huge, huge. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I think I'm gonna get this Apex. And we will put both of these on the Lifestealer. This is always something that people get a little surprised by, that I basically just slap everything onto a single hero. I always just slap everything onto one carry. And it may definitely seem a bit odd, but usually your one hero is just gonna be so much stronger than everything else that it's better to just fully put everything you can commit into that single hero and make them as strong as they can possibly be, instead of like putting something on a level 10 Phantom Assassin who might be good but also might not be good. I don't know. That's how I generally go. Yeah. It's been a bit of a frustrating experience to not have the internet working, I gotta say. But hey, what can you really do about it? I mean, I've told you about the shitty construction site over there already, right? And it's like, oh my god, you people. You people. Alright, very good. You see, we've got the immediate BKB, which is great. Means we block that. Disruptor ultimate. We refresh the BKB with the Ex Machina. So far Rage hasn't been used, but that's okay. Magic Immunity is one of those things where if we can have more of it, great. Right? There isn't really such a thing as too much magic immunity now, is there? Okay, there's nothing here that we care about. Very good. Level up the Phantom Assassin. I do like Sacred Relic. That item has a different effect in this mode than it has in normal Dota. And this is all kind of bad, but I get an A on this. Can put that on the Kunkka. And then we can come in here and we probably move this butterfly on the Phantom Assassin and put the Sacred Relic on the Lifestealer. What the Sacred Relic does, it's basically a physically based Aeon Disc. When it triggers when the hero would die, but then they become immune to damage and get increased lifesteal for 2 seconds. So that means that our hero has an opportunity to kind of like recover their health pool. Alright. Yeah. Go and take all of this down. Very good. Look at this lifesteal. This is... Again, when you put the Silencer Glaze on your hero for, you know, like initially, it may not look that impressive. It may not look like, oh my god, Baumi, you said this is the best thing in the game. Like, what is it even doing? But once you actually have it, oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll get the Essence Shift. Why not? We have Windrun to sell here, because we're not using that anyway. We'll put that onto the Phantom Assassin. We'll get rid of Blur. And then we'll put this on the Phantom Assassin. And then we can put a heart on her. Do we put the heart on her? I don't know. Now, our Phantom Assassin actually has a really fun strat that we've put together here. Phantom Assassin's Aghanim's makes it so that whenever she kills something... Oh no, that's part of Blur. Oops. Oh no, I just fucked up. Oh no. I immediately realized it. Yeah, no. Okay, well the idea is that her Aghanim's refreshes rage when she gets a kill. I knew there was a reason why we didn't want to get rid of Blur. That's okay, it's not that big of a deal. We do still have the Lifestealer, and even like this, she's still plenty strong. Okay, if we can get Blur again, we'll just pick it up that way. There it is, look at that. Not a problem, we just wasted some money. I do want to keep Phantom Strike. Phantom Strike is very good. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why we don't put that on the Phantom Assassin. Now, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. So the idea with the Dazzle as well is that we can refresh Rage by spamming lower cooldown abilities. Particularly once you have a level 18 Dazzle, the good Juju cooldown reduction per cast is 2 seconds, right? And then if you have 2 really low cooldown abilities, like let's say Decay and Skywrath Q, then you can just cast non-stop, right? The hero will just never stop casting, and you can get a lot of value out of that. Although we've not really been getting that, so that's unfortunate. But oh well. Lifestealer is just beating the shit out of everything. We got a bit unlucky with our Lifestealer. The talents are random, so we got the wrong level 25 talent. Ooh, are we dying? We might be dying. Oh, we are dying. That Naga Siren just overwhelmed the Lifestealer. Okay, we'll get this, We have the 2 Kunkas. I'll pick up this Aghanim Scepter. We're not finding it. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we definitely want this Phantom Assassin. Yeah, I have to say that is a bit irritating that we're not finding this Skywrath Q. Skywrath is in the pool, right? Yeah, he is in the pool. He's absolutely in the pool. Nah, oh well, maybe I missed it. That's okay. We probably want to put some sort of cleave onto the Phantom Assassin, maybe? I mean, we need to deal with this Naga somehow. Naga is definitely a scary hero. So that makes it quite difficult. Okay. Alright, coming in here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this song. This song sadly still has a little mistake in it. Because it has a little ambience noise that plays that's supposed to be part of the ambience, not just part of the song. And currently the songs are without ambience. Oh, Satanic is very good. No, that's the wrong Skywrath ability. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, let's go ahead and roll once more. I think I'm gonna take an Assault Cuirass. That's a pretty good item. Oh, nice. We do want the Lifestealer. So we've got another Aghanim's here. We've got another Aghanim's Shard. The Aghanim's Shard goes on the Kunkka probably. We put this on the Phantom Assassin. And we have this Aghanim's Scepter, which is actually genuinely useless. Which is kind of funny. So I guess I'll just put it on the Kunkka. Here you go. Have some more stats, my friend. This Naga Siren is the really scary part here. Naga is definitely a terrifying hero. And this is not just a Naga. This is a... Look at this. It's got a Desolate Dispersion. It's a Naga Spectre. Which is scary. But luckily the Kunkka is doing a good job at keeping her busy. Yeah, let's go, Kunkka. Nice. Hey, look at us. Clean win. Oh, they just reset the rankings. Yes, a new season just started. And I haven't really had a chance to play, obviously. Here's our end screen. We get to see how our heroes performed. Obviously, our Lifestealer just did crazy well. But you can see the Kunkka actually did really well as well. Lots of damage on the guy, lots of tanking. That's why I like Kunkka. He's just a hero you don't need to put that much emphasis on, and he's gonna perform pretty well. As our Phantom Assassin. She was important in that last fight. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to win against this Naga, I think. I don't know. Kunkka helped a lot too. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves into a second game. This video will not be edited, I'm sorry. I can't pass the videos to Tusky. Although I think it's fine for this kind of video. I don't really like editing for these anyway. As I mentioned, we are currently coordinating lobbies versus via Twitch chat. And Discord. So yeah. But no, it's very fun to kind of just see all of the things come together for Alex. I'm really hoping that people will enjoy the game once it's out. I've also nearly finished all of the story elements. And when I say nearly finished, there's literally one entry left that I need to do. And in case that doesn't tell you anything, what is an entry? The game has about 50 entries. So I'm like 98% done. Probably more like 99%. Because the one missing entry I have conceptually written, I just haven't actually written yet. So, yeah. But I'm really happy to have that out of the way. Although after I finish writing it, I'm gonna have to pass it to some people for review. Which, that's a little terrifying. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, we'll just go ahead and play another round of this. As I mentioned, this is just a mode that I really enjoy. Something that I really like about it. And honestly, it's probably my favorite part about it compared to all other Dota mods. 27 minutes. That's how long that last game took. Matches of Atomic War just don't take an hour. And that's something I always disliked about a lot of the Dota 2 custom games, right? Custom Hero Chaos and even 1x6 and just so many, like Trolls versus Elves. They all take an hour or longer, and it is exhausting. Even auto chess, right, takes an hour to play. And Atomic War is just a nice, comfortable 30 minutes, and that's a reasonably long game. So, big fan of that, I have to say. Very much enjoy that this one doesn't take forever and that we can actually just like play it and have a good time with it. And then, you know, like actually get done with it rather quickly. It also gets kind of regular-ish updates. It doesn't get updates all the time, but, you know, every few weeks they will be bought. This mode isn't perfect. It has a lot of problems, in my opinion. I enjoy it despite its problems. I'm not trying to say that it is perfect by any means. Like, to me, the biggest problem this mode has is that it's gone for a really interesting series of power creep. Basically, what this mode wanted to do is have a draw for a pay-to-win type mechanics, right? The creators of this mode want people to spend money on the mode, which I think is fine. Honestly, doesn't bother me. Do we want to play Omni Knight? Omni Knight is a very fun hero, and there's a lot of heroes here that we can snowball with. I think that seems like a good idea. Silencer in the pool. This is the pool of heroes, and keep in mind the pool of abilities we can get depends on the pool of heroes. So this determines a lot. There's no silencer in the pool, which is a big deal because, as I already mentioned, silencer glaze are the best carry ability in the game. Okay, but I think Omni Knight should still be alright. We can greet with Legion Commander. Oh, Legion Commander is such a greedy hero to play though. Do we? Ah, let's have some fun. It's not good. It's not good. I think the best hero to take there would have been the Ogre Magi or the Chaos Knight. Pretty much anybody except for the Legion Commander would have been better actually, now that I think about it. But that's okay. Legion Commander can definitely pop off. She can get really powerful. She's just unreliable. Anyway. They wanted to make the heroes nice and powerful, right? The lords like Omni Knight and Putch and so on. They wanted to make them nice and powerful so that people are forced to spend money on them. So people buy them with cash. Makes sense, right? Because if people buy them with cash, then you make money for creating the mod. But what they then realized is by making all of the lords really powerful, now it's become pretty much the determining factor in terms of everything, right? Like your entire game plan is determined by your lord and how you play and how you can use them and how strong that lord is. And I think they realized that that was not great. So then they buffed a bunch of heroes. But now the heroes are really strong and the lords are really strong and the items are kind of weak. So they went and buffed a bunch of items. Do you see how this kind of circular logic like eventually ends up with everything being buffed? Now everything is strong, everything is buffed. Give me 1 second. Lich is a good idea. Nobody else is going for Lich yet. Tiny is maybe being bought. We need to check for that. But let's get this Lich. And let's go ahead and slam this. This is our Omni Knight ability. We can use this 3 times a game. It costs 2 gold and it just levels up our hero. It's a level 14 Legion Commander now. Sorry. But now all of the heroes are really powerful and all of the lords are really powerful, but the items are bad. So people don't really buy items. So what do you do next? You buff the items, right? So now all of the items are really powerful. And we've kind of reached like this weird balanced state now, where actually the game, in my opinion, is pretty reasonably balanced. Like, it's definitely not terrible. Let me check for Tinies. Tiny is an amazing, amazing hero. But that makes him popular. And that's, of course, a bit of a problem. I don't think anybody is going Tiny, so let's get Tiny. Also, Ogre Magi to buff the Legion Commander is fun. Okay. But, yeah, now everything is really powerful. And we're kind of back where we started. Feels a little silly, if I am completely honest. But, hey, that's fine. As long as the game is fun now, and it is, I really enjoy it. There we go, we got a dual win. Can we get another Q in there? That would be huge. Yes, let's go. Is our Tiny still attacking the Enchantress? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. Our Tiny got stuck attacking the dead Enchantress. Ah, bot AI isn't the best now, is it? So, what can we get here? Oh, more Tiny. Yeah, Tiny is very good. Let's level up and let's get the Tiny here. Tiny, just an amazing hero in this. Not really because he does anything special. He is just more or less normal Dota Tiny. The reason why he's amazing in this is because Tiny is amazing. Like, Tiny is just a great hero. Although in this mode you can see he's got an agility gain, which is helpful, I suppose. But yeah, Tiny is just a great hero. So he is a little buffed in this, that's for sure. But, you know, he's mostly good because Tiny is really good. I mean, Lich is obviously good. I think you're not gonna need an explanation as to why Lich is a desirable hero in this, right? And Legion Commander is nice because she's another permanently scaling hero, and those tend to perform well. Okay, so this is kind of bad. We can pick up a Vitality Booster, which is actually a very good item. I don't think I want another Vitality Booster. Okay, there's Enchantress. How are we looking on Enchantresses? How about Dragon Knights? I know Dragon Knight is being bought. I think I will actually just go for this Enchantress though. Enchantress is the type of hero where she may not look particularly impressive, and she isn't, but she's a very low maintenance hero that doesn't require a lot to be impactful. And if you can get her, you know, to be impactful, if you can get her items, if you can get her levels, then she's just really strong as well. Right? She's good without them, she's good with them. Great hero. So Enchantress is always really nice and is always a high priority target for me. Level 22 Conker. Alright, duel time though, not a problem. We've got 60 duel damage already. Yeah, that's adding up. Oh, very good. Let's get the Ogre Magi, let's get the Enchantress, and let's get a Blade Mail for our Legion Commander. Now, what is this? What is the Vitality Booster? Now, the Vitality Booster in this mode works a bit differently. Whenever you kill, or whenever the unit that is carrying the Vitality Booster is near an enemy that dies, the Vitality Booster gets a charge. And for every charge on it, it provides bonus health, up to a maximum of 20 charges, or up to a maximum of 1500 bonus health, at which point the Vitality Booster is consumed and you get the stats permanently. It's a great item because you can just stick it on a hero in the early game. It makes the hero really tanky, which is already valuable. And then on top of that, it actually becomes a viable late game option because it doesn't take up an inventory spot. It's just free stats on your hero. And that's amazing. Right? So if we can get 1500 bonus health on a Legion Commander, that's obviously really good. I don't think I need to explain why that would be good, right? Ooh, that's a scary black hole. Do we have a Lich ultimate? No, there was a duel there. Very unfortunate. It's a huge Legion Commander. God damn. Yep, see, she's got the Vitality Boost and she also got a Vanguard, which has also been buffed in this mode. So she's definitely able to get a lot of value out of those two things here. Wow, that Legion Commander is huge. Uproar! That is so clever. I really like that. Yeah, so many creative things you can do in this mode. That's honestly my favorite part about it. There's so many like strategies and things you can come up with that, you know, may not immediately be obvious, but then when you see it, you're like, ah, that's great. That is so smart. Okay, we'll go and level up the Legion Commander here. So she's level 18 now. Very good. We lost that fight, but that's okay. It wasn't a bad loss. We just took some damage, right? And there was only one enemy hero alive. You take damage based on how many enemy heroes are still alive, their levels, and the level of your opponent, and I think the turn time or the round counter. So that's kind of like a thing there. Early game you don't take that much damage, so it's fine. Alright, Lich, yeet the ultimate, very good. Look, as long as Lich uses that ultimate, we're happy. It's the main thing the guy needs to do. You can see here Lifestealer really struggles against the Enchantress. Yeah, pretty much everybody struggles against Enchantress. As already mentioned, she's just a great hero. Okay. Oh, this is not great. Alright, we'll level up here. And what do we buy? It would be good to have something. I think I'll actually just buy this and put it on the Enchantress. I know it may seem better on the Legion Commander, but Impetus is really strong. It does a lot of damage. This gives her a lot more mana. I think the Enchantress should be able to actually get a good amount of value out of that. And Legion Commander, she's mostly just supposed to be quite tanky right now and run in, get a duel, and so on. Tiny's main job is also just to yeet in an avalanche. That's okay, you know, like sometimes you can't just have a hero whose whole plan is just to throw in an avalanche. Also, it seems to me like people dropped the IO, which is very surprising. IO is incredibly powerful. So the fact that it seems that most players have actually abandoned the IO, does definitely make me think maybe we wanna get rid of our Lich and replace him. Or maybe even the Ogre Magi? I don't know, Ogre Magi is a really good hero. Wow, this is bad. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, Alright, let's go ahead and roll a little bit. I am not satisfied with what we just got there. Alright, so that's very good. We can get ourselves the Legion Commander leveled up a bit. There's the Ogre Magi. And an Aghanim's Shard, which I think I will take. And it goes on the Legion Commander, right? Because it makes her overwhelming odds give armor. So she actually just has a lot of armor now, right? Seems okay. Also, Lich Ultimate is still bouncing. Maybe we should keep Lich. I mean, he's not doing badly. It's just Io is a really good hero and he's fully available. You know, like I'm not trying to necessarily give up on the Lich. More so, I'm trying to find a way to make the Io fit. Ooh, Aghanim's Shard, and there's Essence Shift. Now, I don't have a hero for Essence Shift, really. I don't think so. Yes, we could put it on the Legion Commander, but there isn't anything we want to get rid of. Overwhelming Odds is actually pretty useful. Press the Attack is pretty good. Moment of Courage is amazing. I don't think we want to get Essence Shift. It's, frankly speaking, a bit of an overrated ability. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. And we'll pick up Aghanim's Shard. And we will put that probably on the Ogre Magi for now. Because that way we can get ourselves this Fire Shield, which seems like it might be useful on the Legion Commander. I don't know, we'll see. Also, I'm thinking I'm gonna move the Orchid on the Legion now. She's got the fully consumed Vitality booster, she's level 22. Seems silly to not do that at this point. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking a lot about Essence Shift. Kind of assuming that you know why Essence Shift is good, but of course if you're not familiar with the mode that might not be immediately obvious, but Essence Shift is a great carry ability and it works particularly well here because again permanent stacks are super useful. Get this, get this, get this, get this. Oh my god. But still only the level 6 Lich. What do we do about that? Is Io still not being bought? Yeah, Io is just in the pool. Io is just in the pool. We also need to think about what we want to buy on the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi generally does best if you swap out the Bloodlust and the Ignite and you just give him some stuns. The Shock Stun is the best one because you can echo it and have multiple going on and it lasts a long time. It's really useful. But if you can't get that, there's so many different abilities that are going to be useful. I mean, we're talking about multicast here, right? Like multicast is hard to not have it be amazing. It's pretty much always incredible. Okay, getting stunned up a lot here, but there's the duel. That's what we care about. We're gonna go ahead and start using our purification to get these, to get the Legion Commander to max level. That's all pretty bad. Alright, there's our Lich, finally. Let's go ahead and get this. Nice. 30 dual damage bonus, that's huge. Yeah, pretty happy about the way this has worked out here. So we might even want to go to level 6 now. You can see down here, this is our selection of 6-star items, tier 6 items that are in this game. That's the main reason why you want to go to level 6, so you get access to these items. They are all incredibly powerful. They're much more powerful than their Dota counterparts usually. So for example, Divine Rapier in this mode gives you True Strike, a crit chance, and a ton of bonus damage. Or Holy Locker gives you a ton of health, ton of mana, makes it so you restore 2% of maximum health per second to all allies within a 1200 radius, and reduces all damage you take by 20%. These items tend to just be incredibly powerful. And so you want to go for them if you can. Oh no! Oh wow. Yes, let's go to level 6. And I think I'm gonna sell this Blade Mail here and level up the Legion Commander to level 30. That's the last purification we get this game. But maxing the hero out is generally pretty useful because the talents tend to be really good. So let's go and make sure we have that. 2 seconds spell immunity is great, right? That may not sound like a lot, but more often than not, that's going to be enough. Okay, so at this point, we're just gonna hope we can find some really nice items. Gotta say, I'm very annoyed that my internet has been down. It's just one of those things, you know, where it's like so crucially important. And yeah, what can I do? You know, I've been kind of trying to make it work. It's one of those. It's possible to do things with just the phone data, but of course it is very limited. Uploading the videos to YouTube literally takes hours. It just takes forever. But hey, you know, that's just how it's gonna be. Alright, the Tiny is dead, which is very good. We're getting a lot of kills here. We do need Aghanims on this Legion Commander to reduce the cooldown of the duel. Because with Aghanims she can duel multiple times in a fight, and also of course it reduces the damage she takes from other units, which is great in this mode. Okay. So, Rage Essence Shift. I gotta say, we want to make ourselves a carry. I mean, there's like a whole kit here for it, but I don't think it's right for us. I just don't think we need it. But it is still a little silly. Do we just put this on the Enchantress? I'm gonna just put Essence Shift on the Enchantress. There you go. Oh, Giant's Ring. That's great. That's great. Aghanim Scepter. Thank you. You can see the high level stuff here. It's just fantastic. Oh, you might be wondering, why am I not buying more health boosters? You can only have one of them on each hero, right? There's also other boosters, point boosters and energy boosters that give you damage and spell arm respectively. And you can only have one booster on each hero. Our Legion Commander already has one. And farming it up on another hero would be difficult because they are unlikely to stay alive for long enough. Oh, we're getting stunned a lot. That's not great. Alright. Oh no, that Lifestealer. Yeah. That Lifestealer is essence shifting his way to victory right now. Moon Shard, Lord's Ring, Ballista. I mean, this couldn't be spicier if it tried. I'll level this guy up too. Alright, put the Moon Shard here. Lord's Ring is a big old Manta style. It's not great on our Legion Commander, but that's okay. Right now, we're putting everything on the Legion Commander, and after she's got a full set of items, we're going to start moving stuff around a little bit more and probably end up putting this on the Tiny, and the Ballista obviously goes on the Enchantress. I think that much is clear. Okay. Yeah, that last fight was not ideal though, I do have to say. Those Tinies, you know, what they do is they throw their units into the backline. Which is okay for us, actually. I don't mind it, because like I only really have the Enchantress there and whatever. I'm not gonna be mad if the Enchantress dies. But it distracts my Legion Commander, which is a bit annoying. Alright, we should win this though. Because now we have proper big boy items. And they do make us quite a lot more powerful. BKB is great. Aghanim's Shard. Actually, don't know about that. Yeah, I'll get it, I'll get it. Oh my god, there's more BKBs. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little trick here. We're gonna buy the Queen of Pain, sell her, and buy the Terrorblade and sell her. And that may seem a little pointless, but there's a point. The point is that now these slots are open, and they will re-roll at the start of next round. And then we're gonna buy the BKB. So BKB obviously goes on our Legion Commander, and then the second BKB probably just goes on the Enchantress, and then we put this Aghanim's Shard on the Tiny, so that the tree grab has permanent uptime. And we're gonna start using the Tiny and the Enchantress a bit more now. This is looking pretty good though. Alright. Duel time. Come on. There you go. Look at her. Oh, she's huge. Okay. There's a Slog there, which Slog is very scary. He can do some nonsense, but we do have a duel. So that shuts down the nonsense potential quite significantly. And very good, very clean. 480 duel damage. So we buy this. We get an Apex, because why not? We're gonna spend the money. We need to spend the money this round anyway. And then we have an Apex. We can put this on the Tiny here. We have a Hurricane Pike, which we put on the Enchantress. And we've got ourselves an Ioscadi. Now this Ioscadi will actually go on the Legion Commander. I think it's better there. And then we can put the Lord's Ring on the Tiny. And I think at this point the Tiny is actually going to start being a bit of a carry as well. Alright. We're looking pretty good, I think. We're looking pretty good. Oh, hello Noah. He's just on the couch. That's his favorite spot. Ever since we got the couch in there, he just lost the couch. Which is funny because he didn't used to give a shit about it when we had it there before, but now that we brought it back, his absolute favorite. Alright. Another duel, maybe? Is this guy gonna live long enough? Yeah, give me that second duel. We gotta farm up that damage, right? Although, can we do it? Yeah, we do. No, we don't! That's disappointing. That was, I think, one of the, what do they call it? The Sacred Relics coming in right there. Perfect! Arcanist's Armor, Satanic. Do another roll. I don't think I care about any of that. We could arguably go for Overwhelming Blink, but it's not that important. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Arcanist's Armor is actually amazing in this mode. I don't know if I want to put it on the Legion Commander. I probably do actually. Like, let's put that there. But she doesn't need to use it. No, I don't think so. I think I'll put it on the Tiny. And same for the Satanic. Legion Commander doesn't need lifesteal. She already has Moment of Courage, right? That's why I like Legion Commander so much. Like, she's definitely really strong if you get her going. She's got 540 dual damage now. So this is the Tiny that's gonna... It's got the lifestealer, right? Oh, we have lifestealer. Okay. Alright, everything on my team is dead. Except for the Legion Commander. But she can't do it. What do we do? Everything gets yeeted in the back, right? So we put the Lich here. I think we put the Enchantress here as well. Do we just sack the Ogre? We probably just sack the Ogre. Because there needs to be a target. I'm going to buy the Manta Star and put that on the Tiny for now. I think the Legion Commander, if she fights this instead of fighting the Lifestealer, that would be good. And the Tiny does have a lot of material to distract with. We'll try to go like this. I want them guys to be thrown at the Legion Commander. So that the Legion Commander can immediately start getting some kills here while the BKB is active. Yeah, that's working out well. Alright, everybody's dead except for the Lifestealer, but oh my god. Oh no, we're losing. Oh, this Lifestealer is so huge. Oh, this Lifestealer is so huge. Oh no. My Tiny can't do it. Yeah. Oh, he's got 150 dual victory damage. Okay. Could put this on the Ogre Magi for another stun. But I think we gotta just try and get something really lucky, whatever that be. Giant's Ring is not it. It doesn't help. I don't know what I'm looking for. It's not you two. You're not gonna win me this if I get you. I'm still gonna die to the Lifestealer. I guess Heaven's Halberd on the Ogre, maybe? Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try something like this. Maybe the Ogre Magi can multicast Heaven's Halberd and E-Blade to lock down the Lifestealer. Of course, it is worth keeping in mind that the Lifestealer has 15 seconds uptime on Rage and 16 seconds cooldown. So, it's a 1 second window of opportunity. So good luck with that. Oh yeah. No, Lifestealer is one of the strongest carries in this mode. For sure, for sure. In large part because of that level 25 talent, right? Look at that. Never lost the fight. Crazy. Well, we got second. I'm not too upset about that. Particularly since we were trying to high roll with Legion. Which I guess we did. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, please leave feedback about the music. You know, curious to see how you feel about it. I've been asked this before, but yes, it will be available on Spotify. That is if people like it, but I think they will. I mean, I think it's great. But yeah, anyway. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully my internet will be back then. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. Alright, goodbye.